Okay, terrible drawing aside, so you'll all have to forgive me for that. But here we have a distance problem. A plane traveled 576 kilometers each way. So from here to here, this entire distance is 576 miles. Well, what we know is rate times time is equal to distance. So there's a rate times a time is equal to that 576 miles. However, there's an added element. The trip there was with wind. With wind means plus C, because the wind, plus W, because the wind is helping out how fast. If you've ever been on a plane and the pilot comes on and says, yeah, we should make good time because we're flying with wind. And then on the way back, when you're going against the wind, against or into the wind means it's slowing you down. So that's a negative. So not only does the plane have a speed, but the wind helps. So that entire expression is the rate. Oh, here, I'll put P for plane. So this is the rate. On the way back, it's the plane being slowed down by the wind. That's the rate. All right, so let's get this set up. The trip there was with the wind. It took 6 hours. So with wind, the time is 6 hours and the distance. So look at rate R times T is equal to distance. All right. Now, on the trip back, it took 8 hours. So now the plane is going into the wind and it took 8 hours, but it's going the exact same distance. Well, this is the system. However, we've got these multiplying numbers. You could do the distributive then solve, but it's easier since this is multiplying. To cancel multiplying, you divide. So 6 divides 6. Let's see. 6 goes into 576. Let's see. That would be, looks like 96. Let me get a calculator and double check that. 576 divide 6. Yep, 96. All right. So now what is left is the plane's speed plus the wind speed is at a rate of 96 kilometers per hour, right? Now on this lower problem, we're going to divide 8. And that's going to be 70 something, 72 it looks like. Let me double check that. Yep, 72. So 576 divided 8 is 72. But now this is plane's rate and going against the wind, so it's a subtract W. Well, now look at what we have. We have a system. P plus, if we add the columns, P plus P is 2P. And how you know to add instead of subtract is if one of the variables are exact opposites, if you add, they cancel out, and that's why we call this the elimination method. All right, so that cancels out, and that leaves us with, it looks like 168. Yep, 168. And then when you divide both of those by 2, the plane speed looks like was going 84 miles per hour. Just in case, I'm going to double check that. Yep, 84. So if we come back up here and we say plane speed plus the wind is 96, or you could come to this one right here. Here, let's do the lower one. Plane speed plus, well, against the wind is 72. Well, the plane speed is, oh, I don't like this one as much. That's too bad. But that's okay. If we subtract 84 on both sides, we have negative, and I'm going to put a negative 1W is equal to negative 12, and then just divide both sides by negative 1. So the wind speed is 12. And then in solution set brackets, plane is 84, wind is 12. Just like that.